An unusual scenario of people resorting to trekking. For the past few weeks, this has been the norm in major roads in the country. Hardship bites hard on the people, most especially the common man.
No traffic from GRA Ikeja to Badagry, Badagry back to GRA Ikeja. Free-flowing traffic. Emiloko is doing magic in Lagos.
The situation is no doubt traceable to the astronomical hike in cost of transportation following increase in cost of PMNs. From skyrocketed cost in prices of foodstuffs, the impact of fuel subsidy removal is evident. The federal government earmarked the sum of 8,000 naira as palliative to ameliorate the plights of poor Nigerians, while the sum of 110 billion naira to procure bulletproof cars for federal legislators. Members of civil society groups and concerned citizens of Edo State are worried by the government's move, despite the plights of the people. Hence, they deem it necessary to take to the streets in a peaceful protest to drive home their demand for the National Assembly and federal government to make a U-turn in the planned 500 billion naira palliative for poor Nigerians and 110 billion naira for bulletproof cards for federal lawmakers. The demonstrators marched through strategic locations in Benin City, the Edo State capital, and culminated at the premises of the State House of Assembly.
Federal government in the history of Nigeria, to show them with the follow-up, they had 1.95 trillion, the highest revenue Nigeria have ever received in the history of this country. I was hoping, say, before we close our open eye, about 400 buses go out there, who say, waiting with a year, Senate, the budget 110 billion to buy bulletproof car. They can't say no. Subsidy they affected. They want to subsidies affecting them. They need subsidy to cushion the effect of subsidy. They now budgeted 70 billion to cushion the effect of subsidy. They can't look on the funeral. They can't say, oh, that poor Nigerians, what do we do for them? How do we deceive them now? Let them make them happy. We will give them 8,000 naira. He said they'll ask for, they'll give them 8,000 naira. So, Speaker, sir, I want to tell you, sir, that this is not the Nigeria. The Nigeria of 2023 is not the Nigeria of 2022.
Because you are in the House of Assembly, you are immune. You are representatives of the people. Simple. If you are caught in a difficult situation, you should be able to fall back to your constituency. As it stands now, we feel like strangers. Because it looks like there are two kinds of laws in this country. There's the law for the rich and there's the law for the poor. Yes, it was Wike that said, if it didn't dare, it didn't dare. But here and I feel like say, on this side it did, but on this side it didn't dare. Because how can somebody budget 70 billion, around 10 billion on two separate aspects, and then you want to give citizens 8,000 naira. Abomination. The presidential fleet in this country is still the biggest presidential fleet across the board. We saw in Lagos more than 100-man fleet. I mean, more than a 100-man convoy of Mr. President. I can see all of you guys well dressed, looking brilliant. We never shop for here. We say that 8,000 naira. Now that they give, what did they give now? What did they give us? Am I carried?
They lament the deplorable state of dilapidated roads in the state, which according to them is unfair at a time each of the state lawmakers is getting 65 million naira from the state government to purchase vehicle.
You should go for Corolla. Do you support it?
Yes, Corolla 2016.
No, son has 7 Corolla. They should go for Corolla because we heard that the governor budgeted 1.5 billion for you guys, and you're even rejecting it that it's too small. That's 65,500,000
for each vehicle.
So please let them lead us by example. They should go for
Corolla.
Corolla.
The Speaker of the EDHA, Blessing Abibaku, franked by his colleagues, told the protesters that just like every other person, they, the legislators, also have their fair share of the effects of fuel subsidy removal.
Also feeling what you are feeling. We contested here. We didn't use sand to contest. We spent money to also contest. It is what you have met in Nigeria. But because our past leaders, they've gotten it wrong, doesn't mean we cannot correct it. What is bad is bad. This is totally bad. The masses, they are suffering. They cannot even eat. 3 square meal a day. It's so sad. It's so sad. I feel your plight. I feel your pains.
He kicked against the proposed federal government's 8,000 naira monthly palliative for poor Nigerians as a means to cushion impacts of fuel subsidy removal.
You will now say you want to give citizens 80,000 naira. What's 8,000? 8,000 naira cannot buy even tire to fill gas now. I know what you people are going through, but I want to let you know that it's not from us in Edo State here. Yeah, talking about Ekewan Road, Sapele Road, those are federal government roads. Those are federal government roads. The state has their own road, the internal road of the states, which I can tell you that our governor, Obaseki, has tried in the internal roads in Edo State.
He assures the protesters that the House will swing into action and relay their demand to appropriate authorities.
Thank God I'm seeing what you are carrying. What do you need bulletproof car for? The fuel subsidy was not done by Edo State government. The fuel subsidy was brought up by the federal government. So also coming here to let us know what you are facing, what the fuel subsidy has now gotten us to, is not so bad. It's not so bad. We are feeling together. I want to appeal to you that as you have come here, all your plights will be looked into.
It is expected that the government would listen to the demands of the protesters. Jude Aweke, reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.